Hey, what's up guys? Today we have the new Intex Aqua Style. Now it's a smaller sibling of the Aqua Style Pro, and because of the name you would think that at least one of the USP of this device should be its look and design, as style says. Now we're just gonna discover that. First, let's check out the box. You see it's a pretty big box for a 4-inch phone really. So that's the phone out there. You have some of the quick specs, IPS and KitKat and quad core, and then some of the other stuff. So you see 4-inch touchscreen display, WVG IPS display, and 1.3 gig quad core processor, 5MP plus 2MP, KitKat, and then 3G. Now you see the MRP here is 6290, but you're gonna get this just under 6,000 online. And we have the black model out here. Again, you would see some of the other quick specs out here. 1400 mAh battery, expandable microSD card support, 32 GB. You have 4 GB ROM and 1 GB of RAM. Let's quickly go ahead and open the box and show you what's inside. So the moment you open the box, you would see the device, and it looks pretty beautiful, but we'll come back to the device just in a bit. We'll show you what else are in the box. So first you have this 1400 mAh battery. You have the 0.5 ampere or 500 milliampere USB wall charger. You have the micro USB 2.0 cable. You also have the earphones, which are in-ear noise cancelling type, but not very premium. You have the call control here, the mic, but not the volume control, and silver plated audio jack. You have extra back cover, kind of glowing pixel texture like this. And then you have the user manual, you have the warranty card, and then you have free screen guard. And then what else? You have some apps, information out there, and then some offer from Docomo. So that's about it. That's about the content of the box really. Not many surprises, but enough. So there we have the Intex Aqua Style. It looks great. The design language is beautiful, cute, and it fits right into your hand. Being a 4-inch device, it's all plastic, but then this accent here, this matte finish aluminum accent out there actually gives the phone that premium feeling, as if like there's metal around here, but there's no metal, but it still feels kind of very solid and not plasticky at all. You have that 4-inch touchscreen out here, WVGA, your earpiece, front camera, that's the home button. You'd have 2 buttons out here as well, volume rocker, mouthpiece, power button, and micro USB 2.0 port, and 3.5mm jack, 5MP camera, dual LED flash, Intex branding, and then your speaker grills. You can open the back flap from here. It's slightly tricky because there are many grooves. And then you have the 1400 mAh battery. First SIM is full SIM, then micro SIM, and then your micro SD card slot. First SIM supports 3G, and the back flap does not look very rugged, but it's doable. Overall, the phone, despite of being a small phone and not the thinnest one, it actually feels great, and I would love to have one. The Intex Aqua Style also starts up pretty quick. Let's see, it should start up in about 10 to 15 seconds, even less than that. The Aqua Style has a WVGA display, 4-inch display, so it's relatively low res by the standards of today's smartphones, even 4-inch smartphones, but the display does not look bad actually. It's adequately bright and crisp enough. So I can go ahead and I can show you the brightness level, how it adjusts. So it's in auto right now. I can go this low, still it's pretty cool, and then I can go full, and still it does not wash out the colors, which is a very good thing. So I'll switch it back to auto, and I'm gonna show you some of the pictures out here. So even if you look at any pictures, they kind of look fine, and the viewing angles is also okay, not bad. Not extraordinary, not something to write home about, but it's still okay. The color renditions are just about fine. The Aqua Style is powered by Google Android KitKat 4.4.2, and you have very small customization, mainly in terms of the icon faces here. So you have the home screens, and then pretty usual way of adding stuff like wallpapers and widgets, your notification bar, and then quick function toggle bar, that's your app dock, and then the app drawer. So you have 4 pages of apps. You have your typical Google Android apps plus some of the Intex apps, like you say Intex Care and Intex Games Club and Intex Zone, and then also some popular third-party bloatware, I would say mainly Book My Show and you say some OLX and News Hunt and Opera Mini. Opera Mini is still useful, but when you already have Chrome and your default browser, what's the need to include Opera Mini? Anyway, quick fix is still cool. Some of the games out here around, so we'll straight away go to the settings and show that to you first. So typical KitKat settings there, home, audio profile, and then the storage. Yeah, there you see it has 4 GB of storage, so about this much is available. We have some photos and videos on the card out here, but the game data directly go to the card, so you can install big games out here, no problem. Just make sure you have SD card as the default right location, and then you can add this many accounts, and then about phone you would see 4.4.2 and then Aqua Style 4.0. Let's check out some of the apps now, and we'll start with the default browser. So it renders web pages perfectly. You see no lag while scrolling around, and even the text are very legible. If I bring it to you close, you can see. Cool. And then we did some HTML5 test. It scores pretty well, 448 out of 555, which is more than decent. And then the camera, so it lags a bit. If I move my finger around here, you see it's lag in tracking the movement, lag in motion. You have all the usual stuffs out there, your HDR and flash settings there, and then front cameras. See, so take some time before processing a photo. Start a video from here, take stills while recording videos, and then some of your quick settings like color effect and scene modes, anti-flicker, HDR, continuous shot, picture size, max 4MP, ISO, and then video and all, video quality fine. Yeah, so photo and video quality is just about decent, actually good for this camera. So in the daytime and when there is enough light, you see a fair amount of detail and usable and definitely uploadable online, like Facebook and Twitter. Under low light, however, noise creeps in a lot, and you see the details missing. The videos are also slightly on the softer side. The metering is good though. So we have seen this dial-up before. It's big enough, big for even the fattest of fingers. Very cool on Intex. And then you see pretty much the default keyboard out there that comes to the landscape position very nicely, and does not take long to rotate the screen. Now let's check out the gallery, and very usual, all the albums arranged in stack, and then you go to any photos you can edit by all these. You can also share the photo, by the way, from there. Yeah, a lot of ways to share the photo. You can batch share photos, but you cannot of course batch edit them. And then we'll check out music once. So decent speaker output. Actually, I'm quite surprised by the bass and treble it has. It's kind of are relatively punchy, good sounding speakers. And even though the speakers are situated on the back side, when I kept it on a flat surface, the sound output wasn't obstructed much. Now I'm gonna switch on the FX and all, and we'll see then. So when you switch on the FX booster, the punchiness of the bass increases slightly, the loudness reduces just slightly, and that's the usual phenomena. But I like my sound this way. You can also choose other presets if you want to in settings. I just see it crackling behind just about that tad, but you have to really listen carefully. So overall, for this price point, for this small device, it's an impressive speaker output. We've also tried the earphones, but we like the speaker more. The earphones are pretty flat actually. Oh, perfectly. Perfect sync between video and audio. And although the blacks are not very deep because of the screen quality, still it's quite viewable. Sound output in this movie mode is much better. The surround sound effect is really good. Viewing angles are also decent, but I've showed them to you before. So video viewing experience is also quite cool, and we've played some game on this phone as well, and it plays pretty perfectly. You can watch our dedicated gameplay video for that. So overall the interface is quite smooth. We did not experience much lag, and even when we have all widgets all over the home pages and we have a lot of background apps and everything, it lags a bit but not annoyingly. So overall, we really like the user interface and the operation of this device. Some of the good things about the Intex Aqua Style is its look and design language, the speaker output, the overall smoothness of the user interface and gameplay mainly. Some of the bad thing is, well, very average photo and video quality, and the small screen for some, not for all really, that's very subjective, but a small screen for some at least, and well, not much really. And another good thing is the price point. It's very coolly priced. Now one of the biggest competitor at this price point would definitely be the Xiaomi Redmi 1S, which almost in every aspect it has more power, more specification, more modern specifications, a bigger screen and everything else than the Aqua Style. There's one thing that works in the favor of the Aqua Style is that the Redmi 1S is not available very easily. You have to be really quick and fast and lucky, because they are selling it in batches and those phones are finishing like in a jiffy. Apart from that, I just like the look and design language of this Intex Aqua Style better than the Redmi 1S. The Redmi 1S really feels plasticky. Even this guy is plastic, but I somehow kind of like that metallic, that matte metallic touch on the side, and overall the more rectangularish look on the phones gives a very premium, very nice feel to the Intex Style. So would you buy this device? Well, there's one thing. See, it's a sure shot. If you have the Redmi 1S, then please go for a Redmi 1S, but I doubt that a lot of people will be able to get their hands on there. Apart from that, at this price point, I think this guy is a very formidable proposition, because here it's definitely better than all the Nokia Asha series, and at this price point you barely find a device, an Android device, which is even functional and useful. But this guy has almost everything that even your 10 or 12K device would give you. Just that it's has a smaller screen and some of the low specs, but then it works well within its limit. So if you have that in mind, if you have a smaller screen in mind and you're not getting the Redmi 1S, then by all means please go for this device. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Please ask any questions related to this device and we'll try to answer them all, and please subscribe to our channel for more such awesome content in future. Thank you.